talking to you guys, I might as well get in here and get chatting. Just give me 1 second while I fight with this. Oh, look how close you are. I am so sorry. All right. Good morning. Happy Sunday. I am so glad. See, this is my end to my week. I consider Sundays to be the end of my week. I don't know why. Maybe it's from working forever. But it's the end of a very digitally challenging week. I've been trying. So, may I elaborate? Oh, first let me say, welcome to Coffee with Kim. This is a channel where we talk about everything to do with crafting, so from amigurumi to weaving and everything in between. If you like crafting and being creative, stick around. I think you're going to like it here. I usually start these Coffee with Kims without saying that, and then I realize there is a replay, so people might not know. So, hi everybody, good morning. Hi Renee. Quick note, Renee, I'm pretty sure that the Daytona is rained out, so that's a bummer. I was really looking forward to a little bit of racing today. NASCAR is my sport. I love NASCAR. And it's also a sport where you can sit and crochet and do other crafty things while it's on. But I guess we're going to have to watch the race tomorrow or whenever they reschedule it. So how is everybody doing this morning? I've been up since about 4. And I decided I was going to do a couple things. Let me just say hi to everybody first. Good morning, Lily. Good morning, Emma. Good morning, Karen and Debbie. Hi, Lori. I feel like I'm probably a lot older than you people, but do you remember, was it Romper Room? Where she held up that mirror and said, "Magic mirror, tell me today." So that's what I'm doing. Magic mirror, who's being creative today? We've got Renee and Lily and Emma and Karen and Melissa. So good morning, everybody. As you can tell, I've been up a little bit and I've had a lot of coffee, so. Oh, good, Karen. See, NASCAR is, I just love it. I just love it. I've been to a couple races, and when you stand close to the track and you can feel the cars go by, it's just like, oh, it's so exciting. But anyway, let's get back to what I've been doing. So my digital challenges, I've been trying to keep up with my Etsy store, and I've been selling stuff on eBay. And the whole process of selling is fine. I mean, it's fine once you get the listing up there, and that's the snag. The listing is the tough part because, one, you've got to get good pictures. And I'm struggling with that. I've got all these lights going on. I've got different places to put things and to stage them so that I can, Emma, yes. Well, when I'm done with this, we'll talk drivers, but, so I'm trying to get all the pictures up, and I'm trying to make things look as pretty as they look in person for the pictures, and it's tough. I have figured out that on your iPhone, you should use the portrait setting, so that works. So anyway, I've been trying to get all of this up, and when I take pictures with my iPhone, again, I upload them to my Amazon photo, and then I download them to my computer, which I'm sure there's an easier process. If any of you know it, please tell me. But they automatically save as an HEIC file. I don't even know what that means, but HEIC. I know JPEG. I want everything to save as a JPEG, so I know what the heck I'm doing. So I Googled it, and then I used my Chat GPT, and I got the answer. I'm telling you, that thing's brilliant. But anyway, it's a setting in your phone and your iPad under the camera where you tell it what kind of picture you want it to save. So it took me about an hour to find it online and then to fix it. So I think we're good at that. So that was one challenge. And then once you get the pictures saved and uploaded, then you have to find a really good description of what you're selling. So that's another challenge. So anyway, I won't bore you with all that. Long story short, I've been working at it since about 4:30, and I got one item up. So there it is. Anyway, that was my morning. So I just want to say good morning, Dottie. How are you? So Karen, real quick, is it your granddaughter? Who does your granddaughter like to watch for racing? I know a lot of the kids used to go with Jimmy Johnson, but he retired and came back. My driver is a very controversial driver. I like Kyle Busch. And the reason I do is because if you're going to race like nobody's your friend. If you want to win, get in there, get it done. And I mean, speaking from someone who's never raced, but I digress. So, oh yeah, I know Renee. Renee misses Dale Jr. So does Mr. Fortunate. He's really never been as into NASCAR since Dale retired. But that being said, there are so many, and the drivers are so young. But let me see. Nice. Emma, who did you watch? Did you have a specific driver that you liked? Probably. Well, that's fun, of course. So you can make it a game with her. Pick a certain color car. I actually, when I first started watching NASCAR, I picked Kyle because I liked M&Ms. There you go. That was before I even watched a race. I'm like, ooh, I like M&Ms. So there we go. That's fun. I know, Dale Jr. But Martin Truex Jr., Renee, I thought you like him too, right? Anyway, so we're not getting any racing done today because it is pouring in Daytona. So today will not be Daytona Day. Today will be put more things on eBay Day. So I did go to Goodwill yesterday, and there were some items there that I didn't grab that I'm kind of regretting not grabbing. So I think I want to, that's nice, Emma. So I think I want to go back to Goodwill and grab them if they're there. I'm sure they're going to be there. It's so cute because there's a woman that works there, and she doesn't speak great English, but she always knows when I walk in, and we can talk because we know enough of each other's language. Well, I don't know any of hers. She knows enough English to talk to me. And yesterday, it's been about a week or so since I've been there, and she come running up and gave me a hug. She says, "Oh, it's so good to see you." So that was nice. But I might go back today and grab those things. They're those little glass beads. I think that's what they're called, right? The glass rocks. I have a bunch of them. They're like marbles, but flat. Anyway, I've been using a lot of them in my planting, so I need some more, and they have bags of them there for like 50 cents. So I think I'll go back. Now, I don't want to mess this up. I want to show you guys the plants, and they're behind here. I don't want to do it. I'm so afraid I'm going to mess something up. But anyway, Karen asked me, was it Karen? Yes, Karen asked me for an update on all of my plants. And I've also been working on them last night and this morning. If you see me looking around, I am surrounded now. So if any of you saw my transplanting video yesterday on how to make certain things in your house into planters, I decided, well, I better put my money where my mouth is, and I better start transplanting some of the babies. So here you'll notice I have a little stick because he's leaning a little bit, and I want to make sure he knows to stand up straight. I did order a little bit more soil because I want to put a little bit more in. But I transplanted 8 of my babies. There's one. Oh, I really want to show you. What can I do this? Wait. Ready? Let's see if I can turn it around. Oh, no. Well, maybe if you guys can see. Oh, here we go. Okay, so if I turn it around, there we go. So you can see me, and you can see up here, right there are all the babies. So I transplanted all of those and I found containers to put them in. And then if you go up a little bit further, right by that lamp, you'll see some more of the babies. And right there is one of the cactus that I bought and transplanted. See, that worked. I didn't have to mess with anything. So I did put a lot of the babies in. I was getting worried because I want to see who I don't want to miss anybody. I want to make sure I'm saying hi to everybody. Here we go. Good, Debbie, thank you. So yeah, I transplanted all these babies. I still have all of these that still need homes. I mean, this one desperately, these two desperately need to get in a planter. So that might be another reason to go to Goodwill today, because I forgot yesterday, and look for a couple things to plant in. I could use a couple of those mugs too, I guess. So yeah, so I got a lot of those plants. They're doing great. All the ones that I've rescued so far are doing really well. This one that was in the video, I found out something really cool after I turned off the video. So if you looked at my house plant, my Be Creative with the house plants, you know that I put something in the bottom here so that it's not all filled with dirt. And then I transplanted this anthurium, sorry. So I transplanted. I know I was, but I know I was. Lori just told me that I was holding a terracotta planter, and I have a thing about touching terracotta. I don't like it, but I saved myself because I do have a sticker on this side of it. So really only 2 of my fingers were touching it. That's too funny. But anyway, thank you for sharing my pain. But I did realize that I filled the bottom of this with disposable shot glasses. Just happened to have some of those left from camping. And then I put this in here. I can water it through here. How fun is that? So I pour the water in there, it fills up, and I can monitor the levels that way. Of course, I put some in the top as well, but it's really neat. I'm going to make this thing work a little bit and get its roots in there. But isn't that cute? I love that thing. So that's up there. Now you got me sketching out about the terracotta. I know, it's terrible. So I'm going to get a bunch of those plants. Hello, Enchantin. Yay, you made it. I'm so glad you made it. You missed yesterday, but it's nice to have you here today. Oh, everybody, if you could remember, please give me a thumbs up. If you wouldn't mind, just click over to the side and give me a thumbs up. That would be great. Oh, Enchantin, that's fun. So, I wanted to share. We just mulched down. Oh, now, Melissa, where do you live that you could put mulch down? Obviously not in upstate New York. Because I still have at least, what is it, February, March, April. I still got about 2.5 months until I can even get out and get the debris off the yard that the river put on it. So, you must live, oh, that's nice. It's nice. I'm actually very jealous, Melissa. Oh, okay. You're in Florida. So are you getting rain today? Are you anywhere near Daytona? You mulch in April, Renee? That's cool. Renee, do you still have that giant lilac bush? If you don't tell me, because I'd be very sad. Renee and I used to be neighbors, and she had this huge lilac bush in her yard, and people used to drive by and just look at it. That's how big it was. Beautiful. But anyway, if you don't. So it's not need to go, Renee. Quit it. I'll help you trim it if you want. Don't get rid of it. So, all right. So yesterday, there is a channel that I want to give a shout out. And good morning, River Life. Thank you for joining. It's great to live on the river. So yesterday, there's this channel that I have signed up for, and it's called Art Junkie. And she's so much fun. So what she's doing on her members only is each week with the members only, we're going to do a granny square. So I'm going to put a link to her. Let me see if I can do this. Technically challenged. Here we go. So she's so fun. She does all kinds of different crafts and stuff. She does a lot of the cards, and she just learned, just like me, she has just learned to crochet. So she's practicing, and then we're all practicing together. So this, in all fairness, is not how this is supposed to look. Hers came out much better. I don't know what I did wrong, but there is my first square. So there's a link to her. If you guys want to check her out, it's really fun. She goes live a couple times a week, and it's really nice. Like, I'll just put her on and chat with her while I'm doing my crochet, while I'm doing everything else. So, and I think Friday mornings or Friday afternoons, we all just kind of hang out and talk about crafting, talk about life, and it's really fun. So if you could check her out, that'd be awesome. She's really super nice. And everybody, I think some of you that were there actually were with her. Let's see. And Chance, I saw you on Dee's live. That's cool. So Perry, Florida. Now wait, I missed some of it. Are you near Daytona? Or are you... See, I know a few things about Florida. I know Orlando. I know Tampa. I know the Keys, and I know Daytona. So if you could tell me where you are in that instance. My dad used to live down in Port Richey, I believe. So... Oh, yay. Yeah. Art, did you have fun? That was really fun. I love the idea that we're all learning. I mean, there's some more advanced people in Art Junkies group, but there's also a lot of us that are still learning. So she bought this book, and she's just opening the book, and we're all creating a square together. So it's really fun. I have to admit, I got lost and pulled mine out. Oh, all right. North. Okay. I got lost and pulled my square out several times. And there is supposed to be another row. I don't know what I did. I said, you know what? It's pretty. I'm leaving it, and this will be my first square. So I'm leaving it. That's it. So yeah, it's a members only for her, and that's pretty neat. Speaking of members only, what am I at? I am at 839 members. So pretty soon I will be able to have super chats and members only, and I'll be a full YouTube channel. So that'll be cool. That's exciting for me. I actually came prepared today. I have extra coffee in a little thermos so I don't have to run out or drink cold coffee. So, speaking of book, what a perfect, and Chanson, thank you so much for mentioning book. So, as most of you know, I have put out my first crafting book. Of course, it's called Be Creative. It's an ebook right now. The one that I put out wasn't long enough to be a paperback. So the one that I put out is an ebook, and I happen to have the link to that. Where is it? Here it is. So if you guys want to check it out, if you have a Kindle or any kind, you can even read it on your iPad or your laptop or your phone. There's the link. It's called Be Creative. It's the first book in a series of at least 10. So what this one is sort of a preface, if you will, to what the others are going to be. So this one is, hey, check out all of the crafts that are out there. And then the rest of them are going to be, okay, chapter 1 in the first book was about paper crafts. So here's more about paper crafts. And then chapter 2 will be more about jewelry crafting. And chapter 3 would be crochet and all that stuff. So, or not chapter, but book 3. So each book in the series is going to elaborate more on a chapter of the first book. So, Karen, thank you. That's awesome. That's very exciting. Yeah. it's fun. It's very, I learned a lot writing that book. So I'm sure I'm going to learn a lot more as I write the other books, you know, the consecutive books. So it's a journey that I hope you all will come with me on. And yeah, why not? Reading's always good, right? We don't have an audiobook yet, but I'm working on that. And a paperback for those of you that love. My daughter likes to feel the book, so she doesn't like to do the you know, the ebooks and stuff. Although I have gotten her into Audible. She's a salesperson like I was for 20 years, so she's in her car a lot. And I got her listening to audiobooks and she likes them, so that's pretty cool. And I haven't had the radio on in my car, I can't tell you how long, because I'm always listening to books. So if not, there's no time at home for me to read a book. I'm either crocheting or trying to list something on eBay or Etsy or whatever. So speaking of Etsy, would you guys like to win a t-shirt? I'm going to find the wheel of names. There it is, like I do every day or every time. And hi Hunter. Oh, hi Hunter. That's cool. Hunter, are you the hunter I think you are? Just let me know. That's awesome. Thank you for joining me. That's really cool. I appreciate it. I love that you're here. All right. So who wants to win a t-shirt? Probably everybody, right? So let's see. What can today's word will be rain. So if you would like to be in the drawing for a t-shirt, go ahead and type in rain in the chat box. That way I know you're interested, because not everybody would want one. So I don't want to just put everybody in there, you know? So if you would like, oh, okay. Hunter, I thought you were my nephew Hunter. But thank you for joining anyway. Okay, so we've got Debbie. I know, this is how I type. I haven't. Lori. And Emma, of course, Emma. Whoops. This thing does corrective. So if your name looks funny, it's because it just puts what it wants on here. Daddy. Melissa. Lily. And Jansen. All right. Karen. Oops. No. Ah. Sorry. Now you see why I fight with technical things. I'm just saying. Okay, do I have everybody? Renee, I was wondering. Okay. So Aman, just to make sure, you put a question mark after rain. It's to win a t-shirt. So if you are willing to win it, or if you'd like to win a t-shirt, I want to make sure that you'd like to be in the drawing before I go ahead and put you on there, because I don't want to force any I don't want to force any t-shirts on anybody. Yeah. Thank you, Renee. Oh, you're so good at this. All right. So we've got all the names on here. Now it wouldn't be the same if it didn't surprise us with some random music. So let's see if I can customize it. Yes. And give it some random music. All right. So I think I have everybody. Okay, ready? I don't know if you can hear it. Now, Karen G, that was the one I saw on that's why I didn't put a letter after. I only saw one Karen. So Karen G, you are the winner of a t-shirt. Woohoo! Please make sure you email me. That's one thing I did not put on there, is my email. Oi. Make sure I got it right. All right. So Karen, there we go. Make sure you email me. I probably have it, but you know me. Just let's make sure I have it. Better safe than sorry. Shoot me an email. And if you would like, in the email, tell me what size and color you'd like. Right now, I pretty much have dark colors. I have navy blue, gray, black. And then just let me know your size. So, well, that was fun. I have a surprise for you for the next one. I don't know. So in this little Be Creative box, I don't know if you saw my video about making stitch markers. So I made a set of stitch markers. Can it focus? There we go. I actually made a bunch of sets. That's one. So what do you think? Would you like another giveaway for a t-shirt, or would you like a giveaway for a set of the stitch markers? They were really fun to make. The reason I use them, you're welcome, Brenda. The reason I use the safety pins for that is because I was using safety pins for my stitch markers anyway. So I think this will be the next giveaway, is a set of these. And even if you don't use them as stitch markers, they're really cool little decorations, just to clip on. I actually have one clipped on here. Just Melissa, yes, I was very creative. Why sit still when I can think of something else to make, right? So, oh, thank you. Yeah, I did do just a short video on how to make them. They're actually made out of old earrings that I don't have pairs to. So I sorted through them all, and I have a box full of all but that one I just dropped. And look at some of they're just so cute. Some of them are just, like this one's cheese. And I have one that's pizza. I think that's pizza. And then some really, here's another cool one. I like that one. So I use the safety pins as it is, as my stitch markers. So I figured, why not share them with you guys? I have 3 sets of them made up right now. Here's the 3rd one. So if you win the next giveaway, you let me know if you want box number 1, 2, or 3. Right? So I'll let you know. I'll let you know which wine glass. You know what? I happen to have. I can accommodate. Let's put it that way. Lori, I can accommodate your wine marker. I will put a piece of wire around it so it'll go around and it'll make your wine marker. How's that? I just got to bend the wire. There we go. There you go, wine marker. But I get it. I was thinking that. That's too funny. So Brenda, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. And yes, I love calling out Art Junkie because Shannon she's one of my favorite people on here on YouTube. She's just down to earth and sweet. And yeah, I love hanging out with her. I look forward, every one of her lives I look forward to. So I love it. How long have we been on here? Half hour. I think I need some more coffee. Poor Renee's working so hard. If anybody else would like to volunteer to be, what do you call it? Administrative or whatever. If you'd like to help to be a monitor, give Renee a little bit of help if you wouldn't mind. Just say you know that you would. I know some of you don't have the capabilities because you're on your phone and there's a lag. But if anybody wants to volunteer to help Renee out with being a monitor, that would be great. And I think it automatically defaults from now on whenever you log in that you would be a monitor. Sorry, I'm rearranging my desk as we go here. So I know, Melissa, but you can watch them on the replay, right? I do get them up. That's also a technologically challenging thing for me. You have to go in, you have to, like, because I do it on my iPad, and sorry, Renee. I do it on my iPad, and it sits there and waits until I go into my computer and mark it as public, and then it downloads it, and it's the whole thing. So now that I'm learning all of this, I get it. Oh, that would be great. Oh, my brother's calling, and I can't answer, so he's going to yell at me. So he always yells, when I call, you answer. Well, he's going to have to wait this morning. So I've been playing. Thank you, Melissa. If you need a moderator, anytime in the afternoons. Okay, Brenda, thank you. The only problem is I only do my lives in the morning because I don't want to mess with anybody else doing their lives. That's why I picked this time. So that's why I pick so early in the morning. I know it's early for people to get up. Even my siblings, I asked them to come join, and my sister's like, I'm not even out of bed. I'm like, whatever, fine, don't. So great, Melissa. Thank you so much. I'm going to get there. I'm going to get up the hours that I need to be a full-on YouTube channel. I'm going to be a big girl. I'm all grown up. Renee, nice, Renee. Good for you. You can do all that and still be laying in bed. Good for you. Oh, that reminds me. So this morning, normally I get up on my own, My cat legit knocked on my door this morning. Nope, not okay. Lily, that's awesome. And yes, Stella, I do crochet. I crochet at least 5 to 6 hours a day, every day, all the time. So that's so funny. So yes, I do love crocheting. We just, this is kind of like a channel where we talk about everything to do with crafting, and we kind of hang out and have a cup of coffee in the morning just to relax. So that's how that goes. Whew, what was I saying? Oh, so my cat knocked on the door. What the heck is that? He was hungry. Even though he had his dry food down, he wanted the wet food that I give him in the morning. So Stella, it takes a little bit. Here's the deal. In my opinion, you're never not good at crochet. You just need more practice. So keep practicing the basic stitches, because everything you do from there starts with your basic stitches. And don't move on to a stitch until you can do 10 rows of single crochet, the same length, the same everything, and then move up. Don't rush yourself. I've only been crocheting since May 2022. So it just, find something that clicks. Don't rush yourself, and you got to find the right hooks. So let me show you this. I have this many hooks and a brush, but I have this many hooks, okay? How many do I use? I use, where are they? This. I use, and this is from Yarnology, I believe. You get it at Michael's. Hobby Lab. Anyway, these are the ones I use, and I love them. I'll get the names for you. I have all the sizes, but these are the ones I use. Why do I have all these others? Because it took me all of these others to realize that these were my favorite. So it's all about getting comfortable. It's kind of like writing with a pen, okay? If you're writing with a pen and it doesn't have the right weight and it doesn't have the right flow, it's not going to work. No, no, Melissa, hold on one second. So if I find these pens are perfect for me, right? So I only buy these pens. So the same goes with these hooks. So now I have them, they're pretty much just taking up space. Maybe I can start giving some of them away in my giveaways, right? Because these are the only ones I like, these are the only ones I use. And I have a double set of all of them so that I can take them with me. So I have a set in my emergency pouch and I have a set in there. So don't stress yourself, Stella. Practice, practice, practice. And I highly recommend Art Junkie. She is learning with us. So just keep practicing. Now, Melissa, so Goodwill. No, I find a lot of knitting needles. I find a lot of knitting needles. Why do I buy them? Because I don't knit. I don't know. I just wanted them. Maybe someday I will learn to knit. I find a lot of knitting needles and some yarn. Ooh, yesterday I found a Karen 1 pound purple that matches. Can you see that? I found a matching one of these at Goodwill yesterday. It's perfect. So yeah, Stella, hang out with us anytime you want to. Just pull it out, start again, pull it out, start again. Do the chain, do the rows, single crochet. It helps. It really does. So where was I? Oh yeah, so I don't find any, I have never found a crochet hook at Goodwill or any of the thrift stores. And I don't know why. I mean, I find yarn and I find patterns and I find everything else, but I'm not finding any of the hooks, which is fine because I don't need any more hooks, but I would buy them for my collection. So these are actually cool. These I got on eBay. They look like the ones and they feel like the ones I like, so I can use them, but they're actually boy, and somebody handmade the handles, as you can see right there. So it's a Boyd. It's really, I always call it Boyd, like the bears. I don't know why I do that, but it's a boy hook, and so it's the right weight and it's the right everything. So, oh, amigurumi is a fun way. However, I find the details of it are tough. So absolutely, Stella, try it. It's fun and it's cute, and you make little stuffed animals that you can share with people. Sorry, that probably wasn't pretty, but there you go. That's the amigurumi. So a lot of times I will make amigurumi and I'll put something squeaky or noisy in here and it'll be Fritz's new toy. So, oh, who's Fritz, you ask? You ask who's Fritzy? Well, oh my goodness, my little boy. There he is. Good morning, everybody. There he is. Mommy woke his face up. Hi, honey. So, oh yeah, the Wobbles kits is good too. Yeah. Who's your little boy? Say good morning, everybody. Look, he's so mad I woke him up. So, you ready to go back to bed? I'm sorry. All right, you go back to sleep. I won't bug you again. So, all right, what's on your hook? Somebody asked. You want to see what's on my hook? I am working on this right now. Pretty sure it's going to be a throw, and the reason I'm not sure what it's going to be is I'm not sure how much yarn I have and when I will run out. So this yarn here is actually thank you, Melissa. He is a sweetie. Thank you, Lily. He is, yeah, he's a good boy too. He's the opposite of a normal Chihuahua. But so I took 2 of these because they were too thin for me to use, and I'm crocheting them together. So that's what I'm doing on this part. And in case you didn't see my how-to on how to roll a center pull ball, check that out because it works. I'll tell you, it works. I've tried it with every kind of yarn and it really works. So hold on, I missed something, dang it. I had one of the wobble kit, I made something, and now I'm just crocheting granny squares. And you know what, Stella, granny squares are a great way to practice. Because you know what, check it, I've been doing this for 2 years and this happened. But they're so forgiving. You can just, you know, you can pull them out and start over, pull them out and start over. Amigurumi's fun too, but I found that, I mean, this one's just single crochet. So it's kind of easy. Come on, focus, focus, focus. There it is. So I found that kind of easy. You're just going in the round for those. So yeah, that's great. And the kits are good because they do give you step by step. So that's another good one. And Stella, I'm going to, or yeah, Renee, I won't ask you to do it. Stella, I highly recommend that you go check out Bag O' Day Crochet. She taught me every stitch I know, and I'm still practicing. So I'm actually doing, here, let me try this again. You ready? I am doing the, I'm doing an homage to her. Nope. Photo, turn it. Okay, so if you look up in the corner right there above my finger, that is a tree of swatches of stitches that I've learned from Crystal at Bag O' Day. Will that go in? No. So there you go. So I highly recommend you go check out Crystal at Bag O' Day Crochet. If anybody on here could grab a link for that and pop it in the chat, I know that everybody that knows crochet knows her. So if anybody could pop that in there, that would be great. There you go. That's it. Thank you so much. She has a tutorial for every single stitch you can imagine. And she's really good at teaching. So I highly recommend you do that. Yeah, Melissa. So I figured I made that tree so that when I need a new stitch, when I need something, I like my fair blanket that I haven't started. Well, I started and pulled out and started and pulled out. But my fair blanket, I'm going to look through there and be like, which one of these stitches is the one that's going to make the judges at the fair go, wow. So I'm going to look through there and pick that one. But that's kind of like my dictionary of stitches. It's kind of fun. All right. You guys want to do another giveaway? So which would you rather? Would you, sorry. Anyway, which would you rather, a t-shirt or a set of the stitch markers? Let me know and then we'll do a giveaway. Let me know which you would rather. Do you want a set of these or do you want a t-shirt that's behind me? T-shirt, okay, good. Debbie would like to be in the drawing for a t-shirt. Who else? T-shirt, okay, all right. Looks like the t-shirt's it. I will stick these over here. T-shirt, t-shirt, all right, perfect. Now, with the t-shirt, you will be able to pick your, oh, Karen, ha, because you, all right. All right, so we'll do the stitch markers next time, Karen, okay? All right, so let me, so whoever wants to be in this drawing, go ahead and put t-shirt in there. And I'm going to pull back up the names. And let's see who I have on here. We've got Debbie, yes. Stella, I got to add you in there. Okay. All right, Stella, Lily, yep. Karen. Okay. Make sure I have everybody. Brenda. Okay. Lori. Lori. Melissa either. Okay. Chance Good, good, good. All right. Okay. Renee, you ready to double check me? I've got Debbie, Lori, Emma, Dottie, Melissa, Lily, Karen and Chanson, Renee, Stella, and Brenda. I think that is everybody. I do believe. All right. I think that's everybody. Here we go. You ready? So I'm going to hit done. And I'm going to go up here. Hold on, make sure. Here we go. Woo, we got some polka music. Stella! Stella, I feel like that Seinfeld. Stella, that episode. Stella, congratulations. You won a Be Creative t-shirt. Very exciting. Okay, so here's my email. Let me make sure I got it on there right. Yes. So Stella, what I need you to do is send me your color and size. And I will get that out to you as well, not tomorrow, because I think tomorrow is a holiday, correct? Everybody's off for the holiday. So, yeah, well, I can send it out tomorrow. I just don't think it'll go anywhere. So, so that's cool. Well, that's so much fun. Remember, everybody, if you wouldn't mind stopping by and giving me a thumbs up on your way out when we say goodbye, because for some reason YouTube likes the thumbs up and that helps. So so by the way, I'm just noticing if you look above me here, you can still see that was my only Happy Mail I ever got. It was so exciting. So exciting. Not only did I get my first Happy Mail, I got a box big enough where I had to have the guy bring it to me. It wouldn't fit in the box. That was cool. All right, so let me give you a few. Yeah, don't forget your size and color. Let me give you a few more things. Let me see. What do I have here? I have, just in case anybody wants to, no pressure at all. I have a link to, let me paste. This is a link to the Buy Me a Coffee, in case anybody wants to help out with the shipping, handling, whatever, buy me a coffee. No pressure, but it's there if you want to. Let's see, what else? Don't forget my book. Yay, my Be Creative book. I'm going to actually work on the second one today. So I know it's rude to talk and look the other way. I'm really sorry. So there's the link to my book. Yeah, and don't forget, check out all of my other playlists. I have tutorials, I have shorts that usually include animals. They're funny. At least they're funny to me. And I've gotten some good feedback on them. So check out all of my other playlists. I do have the Homage to Crystal, where I show breakdowns of the stitches that I've done and my thoughts of them. I have more of those coming up. I have In the Garden. So right now it's mostly In the Garden is mostly house plants. Hopefully soon, when the world cooperates, we will be getting out in the garden. And then let me give you the link to my Etsy store, just in case. I do have the t-shirts in there. I have a bunch of other things that I've made up in there. So sure, go on, go do some window shopping. Check it out. And yeah, thank you so much for joining me today. It was a great way to start off my Sunday, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Remember, be creative. I'll see you next time. Have a great day. Bye, guys.